Namaste and welcome to Wisdom with Grace Yoga. My name is Sophie, and on this channel I am the Manifesting Yogini. Today is the third installment of my series, The Impact of Yoga. And I have a vinyasa flow for you themed around Asteya, or non-stealing. Asteya is one of the ethical principles from the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, and it goes far beyond not taking what isn't ours. It is the practice of non-stealing in thought, word, action, including time, energy, credit, resources, and opportunities. Because this is a manifestation channel, we're going to focus on the outcome of Asteya as described in the Yoga Sutras. From Asteya, all wealth comes. If you followed my 5 Types of Wealth series, you'll know that wealth is not limited to money. The Yoga Sutras are not saying that everyone who practices non-stealing will become rich, or that everyone who is rich practices non-stealing. Rather, they suggest that when Asteya is firmly established, a different kind of wealth arises, one rooted in trust, contentment, integrity, and the ability to receive what is needed without grasping for more. As we move through this practice, we'll release beliefs of scarcity, soften the urge to grasp, and open ourselves to receiving the abundance that is already present in our lives. When you're ready, put on some supportive music, gather any props you like to use, and let's begin. Starting in a comfortable seat, Sukhasana, for chanting of Oms. Bringing hands to heart center or any expression you like with the hands. Taking a breath in. One more deep cleansing breath and exhale. Bringing your hands to the knees in a cross-legged position. Start to rotate the spine forward and back in a circular motion, moving as big or as small as feels necessary in your body this morning. Or this afternoon, or this evening. Sometimes I forget that you can watch this at all times of the day. And reversing the direction. And just switching the cross of the legs, whichever foot you had in front. Move that around. Inhale, reaching the fingertips up towards the ceiling, reaching the ears away from the shoulders. Exhale, release the right hand down. Left hand comes overhead into a side bend. And returning back to center. Inhale, exhale, twisting to the right. Release the left hand to right knee, right hand behind you. Drop the shoulders down the back, gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale, returning back to center, and left hand down, right hand reaches overhead. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, returning back to center and coming into a child's pose. Bring the knees wide apart, the toes to touch. Reaching the hips towards the heels Hands come forward. Taking a moment to set our intentions for practice today with an affirmation. The affirmation we'll use today is, I rest in my wholeness and I am open to receive the abundance that follows. I rest in my wholeness and I'm open to receive the abundance that follows. Taking a breath here. Notice any place in the body you might be gripping or grasping. See where you can let go. And moving slowly up into hands and knees for cat-cows. Knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. Belly drops, gaze lifts, chest pulls forward. Exhale, round through the spine, chin tucks under. Inhale into your cow tilt. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. If it feels safe in your body to close your eyes, then close your eyes and feel the fullness of each breath. And then walking your hands towards your knees, tuck the back toes under and just float the knees right up off the floor into a toe stand. Hands comes to heart center. And then release the hands, curl up into a little ball. And lift the hips, come into forward fold. Knees are softly bent into a rag doll. Maybe grabbing opposite elbows and swaying side to side. That feels nice today. Releasing the hands, walking the hands towards the front of the mat into a down dog. And any expression of down dog, any movement that feels good to you in your body, maybe pedaling the feet, swaying the hips side to side, saying yes or no with the head. Or maybe finding some relative stillness here. When you're ready, lifting the heels and slowly walking the feet forward, small steps to the front of the mat. From your forward fold, bring the hands to the hips, elbows squeeze in, and inhale with a flat back. And from your Tadasana mountain pose, lift and spread the toes. Feel the arches lift up off the feet. And then slowly gently lower the toes back down to the earth. Reach the fingertips forward, thumbs facing up. Inhale. Another breath in. Exhale with a sound of shh. As you open the right hand, twisting to the right, keep the hips forward. Let the inhale naturally come, reaching the right hand back to center. Inhale again. Exhale, shh. Open up to the right. Inhale. Hand comes forward. Inhale again. Exhale, shh. Let the inhale come to you and then come back to center. Inhale again. Exhale, shh. Complete the exhale. Inhale comes naturally to you and then back to center. Inhale again. Exhale, fold forward into a forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, Utkatasana, or to thighs, elongating through the crown of the head. Exhale, step the left foot back. Right knee over right ankle. Reach the right fingertips back behind you and rising up to a high crescent lunge. Hands may reach overhead, lifting the ears away from the shoulders. Inhale, exhale, twist to the right. Once again, reach the left hand forward and place it to the inside of the right foot. Reach right fingertips up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, release both hands to the inside of the right foot. All 10 toes come forward into a wide-legged forward fold. Any expression you like with the hands here is fine. Hands walk towards the left foot, stepping the left foot back to meet the right into a down dog. Inhale forward into a plank. Option to lower the knees, elbows hug into the sides of the waist as you slowly lower all the way down to the earth. Tops of the feet press into the mat when you arrive. Hands drag towards the feet, lifting up into a Bhavantu cobra pose. Exhale, pressing up either to hands and knees or right back into plank if you're feeling strong. Exhale, pressing the hips back, down dog. Toes to touch. Inhale, right foot, three-legged dog. Press the right heel away. Inhale. Exhale, release the right knee down to the earth, right hand underneath the shoulder, and pivot onto the big toe side of the left foot, coming into a modified side plank. You can stay here or float the left leg up off the floor. Pressing the heel away, reaching the right hand forward. Big expansive reach. And then exhale, maybe you bend through the knee, maybe you find the pinky toe side of the left foot. If you do, we're going to draw the heel close to the glute. So we find a little bit of a quad stretch here. Pressing the hips slightly forward, keeping big expansive collarbone. And releasing the bind, stepping that left foot forward into our Anjaneyasana. If this is a lot bothering your knee, you can always place a blanket underneath your knee for this. Hips shift slightly forward. Hands reach overhead. Palms come together and behind your head. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands either to blocks or to the floor. Maybe walk that left foot a few inches forward so you keep the right hip stacked over the front knee or a little farther forward, and toes flex towards the face for Hanumasana, half splits. You can always point the toes if that feels better to you here. When we flex, we contract the front side of the leg and we stretch out the back side of the leg. When we point, we're doing the opposite. And soften through the left knee. Tuck the back toes under. Step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Sit the hips down into Malasana squat. And you almost want to find a bit of a cow tilt here with the spine. The pelvis down and the heart lifts. Release the hands, tuck the chin under, lift the hips, heel toe the feet in, back into a forward fold. Press to the feet, inhale with a flat back, rising all the way up to standing. Hands come through to heart center and by your side to Dasana mountain pose. And we'll do that breathing exercise once again, reaching the fingertips forward, breath in. Another sip of air in. Exhale. Open to the left. Inhale comes naturally and back to center. Inhale again. Exhale. Allow the inhale to come naturally as you move the hand back to center. Inhale again. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come through to heart center. Reaching hands overhead. Bowing forward. Forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, hands to shins or to calves. Stepping back with the right foot. Setting up for our high lunge, left knee over left ankle. Reach fingertips back behind you. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Inhale, exhale, twisting to the left. Right hand places to the inside of the right foot, twisting, lunge. Inhale. Exhale, placing both hands to the inside of the left foot, wide-legged forward fold, and just hang out here. Is there any places you're gripping onto, grasping? See where you can let go. Walking the hands to the right foot, stepping right foot back to meet left for down dog. And some refinements here in our down dog. Lift up high onto the balls of the feet. Soften the knees. Press the hips away. And drag the hands in towards each other. The heels release behind the middle toes. Lift all 10 toes up off the ground. And then release them back down. Inhale forward into a plank. Drop the knees if you need, lowering down halfway or all the way. Inhale, Bhujangasana Cobra or up dog, pressing up and back, down dog. Toes to touch. Inhale, left foot, three-legged dog. Right heel keeps pressing to the ground. Exhale, place the left knee down. Pivot onto the big toe side of the right foot. Left hand underneath the left shoulder. Reach right fingertips up towards the ceiling. You can stay right here in your modified side plank or float the right foot up. Press the right heel away. Maybe reach right fingertips forward. If you want to play with the bind here, bending through the right knee, find a really big expansive chest. And then reaching, I like to find the big toe side and then walk the hand to the pinky toe side. And then you press the heel closer to the glutes. So you get a little bit of a quad stretch. Release the bind if you have it. And step the right foot forward for Anjaneyasana. Hands clasped overhead and palms behind your head. Shift the hips forward. And then walk that right foot slightly forward. Release the hands to blocks or the floor. Flex the toes towards your face for half splits. Soften through the right knee. Place hands to the inside of the right foot. Tuck the back toes under. Stepping the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Malasana Yogi Squat. Release the hands. Tuck the chin under. Lift the hips. Heel toe the feet in. Forward fold. Inhale with a flat back. Hands reach overhead, maybe a gentle arch back when you arrive, and then bring hands to heart center. Bring the toes together, the heels slightly apart. Sit down into an Utkatasana, chair pose. Hands reach forward, thumb facing up. Inhale, exhale, open to the right. Naturally, the inhale comes naturally back to you, and then back to center. Inhale, exhale to the left. And from here, bring the hands back to heart center. From your Utkatasana pose, lift just the left heel up off the floor. Lift the left knee hip height. And then bring the left knee out as if we're coming into a tree pose. Instead, we're going to kick that left heel up and send the left foot back right into our goddess squat. Inhale, circle, sweep the arms, straighten through the legs. Exhale, hands come through to heart center. Couple more times like that. Inhale. Exhale. The inhale comes naturally to you. Inhale back to center. Exhale. And this time, inhale, reaching up. As we do so, the right foot turns inward, the left foot turns out. Interlace the palms. Press them forward and up. Soften through the left knee into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 to the back of the mat. Flip the left palm up towards the ceiling. Reach fingertips slightly forward and reverse your warrior. Straighten through the front leg. And into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Bring the hands back level with the shoulders. Reach the left fingertips forward. Keep reaching. And release left hand down. Right hand reaches towards the ceiling. And releasing the right hand behind the back, palm facing up. Scoop the air with the left hand. Rising back up, soften through the left knee, and windmill the hands left and right, coming back into a down dog. Lifting high onto the balls of the feet. Inhale, forward into plank, lowering down halfway or all the way. Inhale, arching up into cobra or up dog, and pressing up and back, down dog. Toes come together. Right foot lifts, three-legged dog. Stack the hips and bend through the right knee. Swivel that right knee forward, shin comes parallel with the front of the mat or close to it, and walking the left foot back for pigeon. If you'd like to bend the back knee and bring the back knee to the inside of the right foot for a modified pigeon, you can do that. Otherwise, the back leg is straight. I like to peek behind my right shoulder just to make sure. And then coming down to recline pigeon. Taking a moment here. Notice if there's any places you're gripping or grasping. See if you can soften the breath. Inhale. Exhale, roll over onto the right hip and swing that left leg forward. Step the left foot in front of the right shin. Interlace the hands onto the foot and press the heel up. So we find a bit of a hamstring stretch. You can rotate it side to side, rotate the leg side to side if that feels good. And then we'll cross the right foot atop the right knee. So now the knees are stacked on top of each other for cow face. Inhale, reach fingertips up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right hand down, left hand comes overhead. You may even bring the right elbow, might find the floor here. And from here, bring the left hand behind the head, open the elbow up towards the ceiling. Press into the hand, come back to center. And if you'd like to do a fun transition here, you can reach the left hand in front of the left foot and float that right leg up into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. And then bring feet together, mosey on over to the front of the mat or the back of the mat. And this is the back of the mat today. So into your forward fold. Press through the feet. Inhale, rise with a flat back. Hands come through to heart center. And sit down into a Utkatasana chair pose. Last one, I promise. Hands reach forward, thumbs facing up. Inhale. Exhale, open to the left. Inhale, back to center. Inhale again. Exhale, open. The inhale comes to you. Notice you don't have to effort or do anything for the breath to come. And then hands come through to heart center, lifting just the right heel up off the floor, straighten through the left leg, right knee comes hip height, and open to the right. Lift the right heel up and step the right leg back behind you, toes out. Knees are tracking towards the middle, toes for goddess. Inhale, sweep arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands through to heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And into warrior two, interlace the palms. Turn the left toes in, press the right palms forward, turn the right toes out, and into warrior two. Flip the right palm up. Torso moves slightly forward, straighten through your front leg, and reverse your warrior. Bring hands back to shoulder height, reach fingertips forward into your Trikonasana triangle. Maybe gaze can come to the thumb. Flip the left palm behind you, thumb facing down. Right hand reaches forward, scooping the air with the right hand. Soften through the front knee as you windmill the hands right then left, stepping back for down dog. Inhale forward into plank, moving through vinyasa. And meeting back into down dog. Toes to touch. Inhale, left foot, three-legged dog. Stack the hips and bend through the left knee. Swing the left shin forward to the front of the mat, walking the right foot back behind you, or the right knee can bend, and bring the right knee forward, whichever feels better in your body today. And then slowly come down to your reclined pigeon. Remember, there's nothing missing if you need to modify any of these poses. You're not missing out on anything. Flexibility is just like water. Some of us need just a cup. Some of us need a gallon jug. So there's nothing that you're missing out on. by modifying. Rocking over onto the left hip. Bringing the right knee forward, stepping the right foot in front of the left shin. And clasping onto the right foot, press the right heel forward into this hamstring stretch. And then release and rock the foot back and forth. And then stack the right knee atop the left for Gomukhasana, cow face. Inhale. Exhale, twisting to the left right hand behind you, fingertips towards you. Are you able to walk that left hand a little closer to the left hip? Maybe deepen through the twist a little bit more. And then returning the torso back to center. Inhale, reach fingertips up again, and then side bend to the left. Maybe you can find the left elbow to the floor. And bring the right hand behind the head, elbow points towards the ceiling. Releasing the hands to the inside of the right foot. Walking the right hand forward. If you want to play with the Ardha Chandrasana, you may. Or you can just come to standing however you like. You might like a block underneath the right hand if you need. If it hurts your hip at all. And then walk the feet to the front of the mat for forward fold. Press to the feet. Inhale, rise with a flat back. Hands come through to heart center. And moving into a tree. Into our Vrikshasana tree pose. Lifting just the right heel and bringing the right foot to the inside of the right ankle. Draw the hips in towards the midline. And you can stay right here. This might be your tree pose. Or you can maybe find the ankle and bringing the foot up high, up onto the leg. Bring the foot anywhere that feels comfortable for you today. And if you've done this a long time, you can tap the right knee. Maybe reach fingertips up towards the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, release the right foot down. Other side. Left sole of the foot to the inside of the right ankle. This might be your tree pose. Otherwise, you can grab for the ankle, maybe find the foot anywhere along the leg. Find your balance here by fixing your gaze softly on a point in front of you. Or if you've been doing this a long time, you can play with closing your eyes or looking up towards the ceiling. Release the left foot down. Heel toe the feet out, heels in, toes out. Sit down into another Malasana, swinging the hips through between the heels. And releasing the hands back behind you. Moving into Ardha Navasana boat pose. Press the balls of the feet away, toes flex towards you. Stay here or straighten through the legs. Stay here or reach the fingertips forward. Inhale. Exhale, slow motion. Lower all the way down to your back. Maybe hover here in a low boat. And then release everything down. Reach the fingertips. Reach the fingertips overhead. Nice full body stretch. And then walking the soles of the feet to the mat. Hands come by your sides for final bridge pose. Pressing through the feet, lifting the hips up towards the ceiling. Slowly lowering the hips back down to the earth. Draw the knees into the chest. Give them a squeeze. Maybe rock side to side. If there's any other postures you need to finish out, practice any movements you need, clothes you need to put on, now is your time. When you're ready, extending the legs, moving into your final posture of class, Shavasana. When you arrive here, remembering there's nothing missing, there's nothing that we need to reach or grasp for. The most important thing happening in this moment is this moment. And in this moment, there's nowhere you need to be, nothing that needs to be done, nothing that needs to be grasped for. Just settling here, allowing the breath and the body and the mind to settle into the present moment. And this is where I will leave you until next time. Please take at least 10 to 15 minutes in your Shavasana before moving and getting up. If you would like a guided Shavasana, I always have one in the link in the description below. Thank you so much for joining me today, and namaste.